Hey guys, I know this is lame as shit, but the weather here is starting to change a bit. It's starting to get a little bit cooler, and like I don't know about other people, but I know for like me, sometimes when the weather changes, my feelings change. It's kind of I don't know if I'm the only one. I'm probably not the only one. It's probably common, but I started thinking about stuff and like I started getting nostalgic because sometimes from time to time I get nostalgic and I want to just like either play an old game from my past or just think about something from the past or just engulf myself into something. Now, I know it seems like I talk about a lot of nostalgic stuff and whatnot, but I actually don't do it that often. Sometimes I do it. But yeah, I wanted to take you back to the days and, you know, we'll experience this together. Do you guys remember Pokemon cards? Remember that shit? I still have my original 151, all the fucking cards. I still have them. I just never got rid of them. Why? For the most part, I usually keep everything that I own or did own. There's some things that got, lost lost in time, but I started to get some of it back. But let's let's go to my room real quick. Let's do this together. I'm gonna come over here. I got the book. So I was just going through my stuff and I thought about it. I was like, wait a minute. I still have Pokemon cards, and I opened up. It's weird because like you open up a box of like old stuff that you've had forever since you were a child. I mean, 1980, 1989 shit or whatever, and it's just this fucking nostalgia, just crazy. It hits you like a fucking hammer. It fucking hits you like fucking Mega Man's hard knuckle spike. Yeah, I've been playing so much of the demo of the new Smash Brothers. Fuck, because like I'm spiking the shit out of people with that move. It's fucking great. But anyways, yeah, I still have all the Pokemon cards. Now we're gonna do this together. If you guys remember the Pokemon cards and you used to collect them, then we're gonna do this together. We're gonna freaking do it. So we're gonna enjoy this nostalgia together. Um, so once I open this, a fucking tidal wave of nostalgia is gonna fucking hit me. So yeah, let's do it. Let's do it right now. Let's see here. Jesus. Remember this shit? Remember when Pokemon cards were popular as fuck? Just Pokemon in general was popular. I know it's still popular, but it's just not the same as when it first hit America in the early 90s. But look at this shit, man. The nostalgia. The fucking nostalgia. I still have all the fucking cards in the plastic. Every single fucking Pokemon. The fucking remember the holographics? Remember when we used to constantly say holographic? Oh, I didn't get the holographic. Oh, I got this holographic. Remember when that was the thing? We would go crazy for this shit. We buy tons and tons of packs. Now this is a great story with this one, Charizard Holographic. You know how rare this one. If you know the Pokemon cards, this is one of the rarest cards. At a point, this card cost like it was worth like $150 because it was so rare to get. And I remember that I was like 15. I was like 14 to 15 at a local corner store, and I bought a pack. I used to go there buy a bunch of packs, and I used to just open them in the store. And I remember one day I opened one of the base packs, and this exact Charizard, this is the original one, the Charizard Holographic, fucking, I got it and I screamed. It was just it was crazy. And I remember the owner of the store kept pestering me that he was, please sell it to me. I'll give you $80 for it. He was gonna give me $80 on the spot if I were to give him this card. And I was like, no way, I'm a collector. I collect these cards. I don't sell them. And anyways, yeah, like he's giving me $80. It's like, no, I want the $150 that it's worth. But I remember that. I'll never forget that day. That was incredible. I remember like skipping back to my aunt's house like an idiot. Like a kid, you know, fucking get excited about shit. Like a kid. Being a kid. Although I'm still kind of a fucking child at heart, so I'm a fucking man child. But it's cool, whatever. That's just how it is. Yeah, Blastoise, like all this shit, like fucking seriously, the amount of collecting I did as a kid is fucking ridiculous. Like seriously, the fucking, I used to do nothing but, like, every time I got money, it was just video games and fucking, like, I'd buy a bunch of Sega games and like Super Nintendo games or whatever, and it would be Pokemon cards, and that's fucking all I would buy. And all this shit. So I'm skimming through faster. If I have a story to tell of a card, the Pidgeot Holographic, this one was rare to get. I could never get this thing. It was so rare, I didn't see it much when I bought base packs, but that's just how it is with Pidgeot. I fucking couldn't get it. I mean, probably some of you that used to collect the cards maybe have a different story. Maybe it was common for you, but for me, I didn't get Pidgeot a lot. It didn't like me. Pikachu, there's two versions of Pikachu. There's the base one and the leaf pack, I think. Raichu. I love the holo. Can it do the shine? Yeah, there it is. Holographic. I remember oh man, holos were all the rage. Like seriously. There's actually two Raichu holos. That's fucking cool. I know this is lame to do. This is pretty fucking lame what I'm doing. But it just, I don't know. It just brings a lot of memories back to me. You know, for a simpler time. You know, when times were a little bit simpler, and like, you know, maybe some of you will get hit by this tidal wave of nostalgia if you used to collect fucking Pokemon cards like me. Obscene amount of cards. Clefairy was actually a holo. Which is, I think it was only a holo. I could be wrong. I mean, I don't really remember, man. It's been fucking years. I mean, these were all cards I collected in the 1990s, like the early 90s or the middle 90s. Clefable, Ninetales, like it was such an obsession. These holographic shinies and all this shit was just, it was such a fucking a fucking obsession. Yeah, now there's the first editions. If you can see that, it says first edition. There was first edition packs, or you would get a normal pack and you'd get a super rare like first edition pack or whatever. Oddish. I won't take too much of your time. I'll kind of skim through these a little faster, but Vileplume. Sorry, I fucking don't fucking know. I don't know. This is super fucking nostalgic. Meowth. Some first editions. My dream back then, because like when the first editions came out, I used to buy a lot of the base packs. And I remember that my dream was to get a first edition holographic Charizard, because I remember that was worth a ton more money. It was just to have it, just to say it was worth all this money. I wasn't gonna sell it, but I mean, I don't even know how much these are worth now, like all these original cards. I have no fucking clue. I've had these forever. They've just been sitting in a box in my fucking closet. Like, it just, yeah, I don't know. Alakazam. Alakazam was the shit. Machamp. This is the first edition holographic, so that's fucking pretty cool. It's fucking awesome. Victory Bell holo. Tentacool. I don't think Golem was a holo. I think it was like the only like actual rare that was not a holo, if I remember correctly. But man, like Pokemon is still, you know, it's weird because I kind of fell out of Pokemon, and I still have. I mean, I don't play it. It was because what happened was there was a time when I played so much Pokemon. I was living with a roommate and we had problems. I mean, we were good friends, but then something happened. I'm not going to get into it. Something happened, and we had some problems with each other, like actually like living with each other and like being in contact with each other. And I just remember like I had to live with this person, and it sucked for me because like I shell up when something wrong happens. Like I just make believe you're not even there, and it was fucking with me so much. Like I remember that as an escape, you know, to get away, I would just play Pokemon like all day, and I was obsessing over the games. Actually, yeah, Haunter's a holographic too, which is crazy. Gengar. Anyways, I was obsessing over the Pokemon games. It was my escape from my roommate, and I think I played Pokemon games like every day, all day. I'm talking about seriously, every day, all day, like morning to night. I played for about 2 months straight, and I just remember that it was driving me insane, like the situation that I was in, and playing Pokemon constantly like that. I was going insane. Like I felt like I was going so insane that I was going to commit suicide. Yes, Pokemon has led me to suicide. I was going to commit suicide. I was going to jump off the fucking second floor building and kill myself, but I snapped out of it for a brief second, and I called the ambulance, you know, telling them I wasn't safe and please pick me up because I'm having suicidal tendencies. That doesn't usually happen. I've never like really thought about suicide that much in my life or tried to commit it, and that was a moment where I just couldn't take life anymore and fucking just wanted to end it. But yeah, like that actually happened. So ever since then, Pokemon hasn't really been there anymore for me. Like I don't really deal with it anymore. I mean, I'm trying. Like I plan to play, you know, the newer Pokemon games, even though I'm not a big fan of the look and everything. I still enjoy the original 151, even the 252, like the second generation I really liked. And even the third generation was like the last one I truly appreciated, like the Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald. I really liked that. Those games were good and everything. The Pokemon were good, and they were actually, you know, creative and not looking like idiots. I mean, what Pokemon do they have now? They have like fucking chandelier Pokemon, like ice cream, or what was it, like a I don't know. They have weird Pokemon. It's just stupid. Like I don't know. It's not creative. It's fucking just bullshit. Mr. Mime, Scyther, Jinx. Yeah, this was Jinx before they fucking censored her. Yeah, because she's black. We gotta censor it. So it's fucking retarded. Stupid shit. Anyways, there's 2 Magmars. Pinsir. Taurus. It's got 3 tails. Are we almost done? I think we're almost done with this. The Gyarados. That's such a cool... These cards look so cool. Like, I have every single holo. There's some cards in these, in the 151 where there's a rare that's just a regular, and then there's a holo version. I have every holo. Like, I have every single thing. I remember Ditto was one that I had just the regular for, and I could never get the holo. And then I finally got the holo, like, years later. It was incredible. Vaporeon, Jolteon, Flareon, I think... Wait a minute, isn't Flareon holo? I think Flareon is the only one that I could never get holo for some reason. I actually think that Flareon, there is a holo version, and that's the one I never got. So this isn't really complete since I don't have the holo one, but fuck it, I have every other one. So, I don't know. Kabutops, Aerodactyl, Snorlax. Snorlax? I don't think he's holo, is he? I don't really remember. This video is fucking lame as shit. No one's gonna watch this shit. Two fucking Zapdos. Holos. Moltres. Dragonite. This is my... Alright, I have a story. I have a story about this card. This Dragonite Holographic. I've only seen one. in my life. And this is the one I got from a pack when I was in a group home. Yes, I lived a life of group homes. I was a bad kid, so. But I remember that I got this. I got a fossil pack, and I got a Dragonite holographic, and I was so obsessed. I was like, I mean, look at it. It looks so good. It's got all the rainbow colors and the shiny holo. And Dragonite's cute as fuck. If you didn't know, Dragonite actually originated not from Pokemon. Dragonite originated from Earthbound. If you knew that. Just like, you know, the Mother series in general, like Mewtwo. Here's Mewtwo Holo. Mewtwo originated from Mother 1. This is actually, the original Mewtwo is actually Gygas from Mother 1. And the part of the Ape software team, which made Earthbound and Mother 1, they formed Game Freak. And as you know, Game Freak makes the Pokemon games. And they made Mewtwo, they made the Pokemon, all that stuff, and Dragonite. So they had Mother series influence, and they inspiration, and they made some Pokemon out of that. So Mewtwo is actually Gygas, and that's why I say Gygas anytime Mewtwo pops up. And Dragonite, you get in Earthbound, it's a bag of Dragonite, and what it does in Earthbound is you sprinkle it over your head, the bag of Dragonite, and it turns you into a gigantic dragon, and you breathe fire, and that's basically, you turn into a Dragonite Pokemon, and it's fucking awesome. But yeah, the story I have with this is I was in a group home. I got this, and everybody was jealous because we all used to get Pokemon packs together. You know, there was some bad kids that would steal packs of Pokemon. I never stole packs. But there was some that did steal packs of Pokemon and would give me a few cards. And I took it because, you know, you're a kid. You do that shit. But the thing is that I got this and I was so happy. And one of the people in the group home, one of the kids, was so jealous that I got this that they stole it from me. And I remember that I knew who stole it from me. And I remember, like, seeing, because, like, I remember there's, like, a certain part of this card, there's, like, a certain little tiny mark or something. And I remember, like, the next day, this kid, Derek, he was like, oh, look at this new card I got. And it was my card, and it even had the same mark. It's obvious. I knew he fucking stole it. And he made off that he bought a pack and got it, and I was so pissed. And I wasn't the type to go steal it and do, like, shit like that. I wasn't that type of person completely. So I just was, like, pissed, and I told the staff members about it, and they didn't do shit about it because they didn't believe me. I mean, I can't prove it, so it's so much bullshit. But I remember the friend I had at the time, which betrayed me and is not in my life anymore, because everybody betrays me, because, well, fucking, that's how life is. That's why I'm fucking alone. But anyways, he stole it back from me, and that was great. He stole it, and he got it back from me. That was awesome, and I still have this fucking car. So this car's been through some shit. This Dragonite has been through some shit. But yeah, that's my story for that. That's fucking just awesome. And then, if you remember, this full holographic card, this is the Mew that you got. Remember when Pokemon, the first movie, came out? That movie is awesome. When it first came out, it was actually a theater experience. They had Pokemon movies in the theater. The first movie, I can't remember which ones were in the theater. I know the first movie and the second movie I saw in theater when it first came out. And when you went to go to the movie, they gave you these promo cards. Each one of the persons that went in they gave you this card. And I had a few of these cards, actually. I think I have like 3 of these cards because I went to go see it again. So these I don't think they're rare, but it was just a cool little thing, like the fucking Mew, and it's just awesome. And that's pretty much it. That's all 151 Pokemon. And these are just, like, you know, the trainer cards, Imposter, Professor Oak, and, like, all the fucking thing. I never actually played the Pokemon trading game. I only played it on the Game Boy. I never actually played it in real life. I just like to collect the cards. But yeah, that's really it. That's all the Pokemon. Here's all the trainer cards. I have every single card. So it's been, holy shit, the nostalgia, the stories, my past coming out of the woodwork, for better or for worse. I'm such a fucking nerd. anyways, I think that's pretty much it. And then to end it, it's got all the energy elements. So fighting, water, psychic, lightning, leaf, grass or whatever, fire, and colorless. And that's it. That's all the cards. And by the way, I brought these over too. Does anybody remember Pogs? This Pog set is this is from the early. This is from like fucking when I was 5 years old, I think, or 6 years old. This is like the 80s shit. I still have these. There's fucking bunch of. There's a bunch. I'm not gonna take them out because it'd be a fucking mess. But there's a bunch of Pogs. Actually, I do want to take them out just to see because of the fucking nostalgia. Like holy shit. Wait, I even have. I haven't seen these in over a decade. Like I haven't looked at these almost maybe 2 decades. I don't even know. Holy shit. I don't even remember this shit. Like all the fucking Pogs. I had all these Pogs, poison, all this fucking insane. Like I just haven't looked at these in so long. It's so, look at this shit. What is this? Fucking vampire bat. But yeah, what do you guys? Do you guys still have things from your past like that's really fucking old and it's like gives you a nostalgia of boners? Like it's crazy. This is insane. Like I feel like I'm fucking 5 again looking at this shit. It's insane. There's like a, what the fuck? Is this like a fucking Trunks skeleton? Is this like Trunks when he died? What the fuck? Like, wait a minute. Oh, I have a Sonic the Hedgehog Pog? Holy I don't even remember this. This is fucking crazy. Oh my god, I actually remember this. Oh my god, this is fucking, what is it? Charlie Brown or whatever? I forget. Like, this is, so, Elvis. What the fuck? Oh my god, this is insane. Yeah, this is nostalgia at its finest. It doesn't get much better than this. Nails. All these Pogs were like evil back then. They had all these evil like death Pogs. But yeah, that's about it. I mean, more Sonic. I have Sonic. This is when Sonic was cool, guys. I know people making fun of Sonic today. You know, Sonic the Hedgehog, and that's fine and dandy because Sonic does suck. But I mean, the old Sonic is good. But that's about it, really. Ah, stares into your soul. But yeah, that's really it. Princess Sally. This is the Saturday morning cartoon fucking Sonic Pogs and shit. I wasn't even supposed to show these. I was just gonna show the Pokemon card. Wow, that's fucking scary as shit. I wasn't gonna show the Pokemon cards, but it kind of led to that. They even had hollow Pogs. But yeah, I'm fucking done. I'm gonna clean this up. But yeah, I just wanted to show that because it's just like, it's just a nostalgia rush. Yeah. So that's really it. That's all I have to say. So I don't even know why I did this video. Fuck it.